Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ronnie Marmo, and I'm the very proud Artistic Director of Theater 68, and I hope everyone is staying safe during this crazy time. I want to welcome you to our annual One Act Festival, and this year we're presenting this festival as a fundraiser trying to keep the doors open at Theater 68 on both coasts. As in years past, each One Act has been written, directed, and will be performed by members of the company. We realize this is a very unique experience, and since we can't invite you to our theater, we thought we'd bring our show to you, our virtual stage, as it were. We've learned a lot in this process. Zoom is essentially a hybrid between theater and film, and although it's not exactly the same as us being together in the same room, we've embraced the medium, and we're excited to present these plays to you. We also understand Zoom fatigue is a very real thing. So what we've decided to do is present one 10-minute play each evening. Essentially, each play will run once a week for 6 weeks. There will also be a brief Q&A after the show, so please stick around for that. Now finally, we've decided not to charge for tickets. Instead, we're asking for your donation by going to Venmo and typing in Theater 68, or go to your browser, type in paypal.me/Theater68. In both cases, theater is spelled with an R-E. There's no amount too small. So sit back from the orchestra of your own home. The shows are brief, they're light, they're easy to get to, and we really, really appreciate your support. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, enjoy the show, and onward we go.
Ah, damn this rain. All this time planning this trip just to be stuck. Yo, they got any board games in that cupboard? Cause I'm officially bored. Well, anything?
It looks like he's got Monopoly, but that one takes too long. It's going to be a time investment that delves way into happy hour. Hard pass.
No, you gotta have your priorities. What else is there? Nothing else?
Don't speak up. We can't hear you.
Can't hear you. God, this rain is so freaking loud.
Okay, now. You got lost, dude?
There's trouble.
Nah.
That one's kind of fun. My kindergartners, I love that one.
See, now that I think about it, that one's too short. It's going to take too little time, and then we're not going to get to happy hour in enough time.
Makes sense, I guess.
We need one that's just right. Takes us right up to the happy hour doorstep.
Okay. So,
Need some help. Nope.
we could do another jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, God, not another freaking jig.
Please, no.
Come on, it was fun, you know? All of us working together. Like, it killed a lot of time.
Yeah, another
I'll kill myself next time. No, thank you.
Woo-hoo!
No, God,
Talk
no.
about a fun night.
Fuck no.
Those are
Disney
mean.
You can do the puzzle on yourself next time, and we'll watch. You can let us know how it went.
Honestly, I'd rather just sit here and read my book than do another freaking puzzle.
Okay, rude, but you don't have to play. Yes.
At least the cabin had popcorn
Thank goodness.
or something.
You guys have just vetoed everything else, so.
Well,
did
sorry,
not.
they don't want to play the same games your kindergartners play.
Yeah, too bad we're adults. Sorry.
There's nothing wrong with the games that I play.
Yeah.
No, it's
If
just,
you're 5.
sometimes they like to spice it up a little. It's a little more adult fun. And puzzles are just kind of,
Yeah.
All
I
right,
agree.
Fair enough.
Wow, why is taking John so long? Seriously, he just like walked away. Did I have to
We
go to
got
the bathroom
lost.
or something?
Think he got kidnapped?
It is a kind of spooky cabin out here.
Yeah, I guess,
Yeah.
but I don't think he got snapped.
In turn of events. We got
What
lost.
else do you guys think we should do this weekend if the rain keeps going on? Finally!
Kayaking?
Good Lord, man. Does it take you that long to go to the bathroom?
Speak up, bro.
And now he's mute, apparently. John!
Hello.
He's on his own little planet, I guess.
Leave him on his own. Oh, well.
Maybe he's tired of listening to you guys argue.
Oh!
Oh, so now she
That's
wants
the
the
one. Okay, Sophie.
Okay, look at Sophie. Thank you for joining the party. About time. Look at all this.
Guys, we gotta go. So yeah.
Okay. Well, sorry, we were in the middle of a conversation talking about games and you just disappeared.
Listen,
John, we vetoed Monopoly, Trouble, Life. So what else is there?
I don't know. What about Hi-Ho Cheerio?
Oh,
my
fuck
God,
no.
no.
Just through me.
Don't tempt me. Shoots and ladders.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a tick, and now you're talking.
Yes.
Sheltered in a box, baby.
Really?
Okay, sorry, Mom. I meant to say that sounds positively delightful.
Shoots and ladders. It is.
All right.
Okay. I don't think I've played this before, so this is exciting.
Finally, a game. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I want to be the little black girl. She has the best hair. Shit, is that racist? It's not.
I don't think so.
Racist at Jason at most, babe. Racist at...
Okay, thanks, babe.
Get a room, you two.
Oh, jealous? I want to be the guy with the kick-ass 70s vest. Woo! I look hot.
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
That leaves me with Farmer Dan in his overalls here.
Well, that's what you get for
Oh,
going to
maybe
the
farms
bathroom.
pee? I make friends with that farmer.
Okay. Okay, I can dig it.
Okay, but look how cute mine is. She has little stars all over her shorts.
All right, what do you guys say we make this a little bit more interesting? Say winner doesn't have to do dishes for the rest of the week.
Oh, you say that like you have ever helped with the dishes.
Oh, define help.
Hmm.
Come on, you guys are always so competitive, you know? Let's just play for fun. All of us working together as a unit.
Say
Wow.
you did.
Okay. All right. At least not for the first time. Until I get to know how to play.
What I'm talking about. Look, it's pretty simple. It's 100 squares. You spin the dial, and whoever gets to 100 first wins. Pure luck. You don't look convinced? Okay. How about I sweeten the deal? Since you're a newbie, you get to start off from square 25.
Unfair advantage.
I'll take that deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I love that idea, and I won't say no.
Alrighty. Now, I think it's only fair that you spin last since you have such a big head start.
Mhm.
And I think it's only fair that I spin first since I chose the game.
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm?
You know what? Okay. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead of me too, John. I could be the caboose and I'd still kick all y'all's cabooses.
That is a bold statement and an excellent use of the word caboose. You're on.
You know, I do love a good caboose. Not gonna lie.
Am
A little bit
I?
turned on right now. 5. That's a solid start.
3? That kind of sucks.
That sucks, Nat.
You suck. I'm right behind you.
Oh, you wish.
1. I got a ladder. Climby, climby, climby. 30 freaking 8, suckers. See what I did there? Suckers.
Yeah, no, not the same
All right,
thing.
my turn. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, I got a ladder too. Climby, 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 climby. Wow, 84? Oh man, I love this game. It's
I'll
so
give you
fun.
a head start. He says, if she wins, you are definitely doing it.
Relax, okay? It's just beginner's luck. She's got a lot of shoots to get past. I'm not worried. Another 5. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Here we go. Your turn, Johnny boy. John. Dude.
Oh, sorry.
Gonna be out of it all night?
Yeah.
Go, bro.
6. Ladder. Up-a-doodle. 31. Read 'em and weep.
That's a doodle. That's adorable. Who are you, huh?
Okay, break it up, boys. Let the professional show you how this is done.
Okay, maybe a little less commentary and a little more actual playing.
Oh, okay. Let's play then. I'm coming for you. 6 square 44. More than halfway to you.
Not for long. Biatch. 1, 2, 3. There's a shoot. What does that mean?
Oh, tough break.
Let me show you what it means. Slide all the way back down to square 24. Sad face. How's that for a little actual play?
I can move my own piece. Do you touch my piece? That has to be some sort of a violation.
I guess it would be considered a moving violation since it moves your piece all the way back down to where you started from.
Seriously? She should lose a turn for touching my piece.
Okay. Look, this is supposed to be fun. It's not any kind of official violation, but let's just all agree moving forward to not touch each other's playing pieces. Okay?
I agree.
Kiss ass.
So no consequences at all. She can just snatch my piece out of my hand, willy-nilly, and move it wherever she wants.
Oh, come on, Ms.
That is
Willy-nilly. It's not like I moved it
completely
anywhere where it's already going.
unacceptable.
You seem confused as to how the shoot worked. I was just helping.
Bullshit.
Whoa.
Cute.
Settle down. It's just a silly, fun little game.
Damn, that escalated quickly. Yo, dude, rein in your girl.
Excuse me?
I am not his girl. I'm a grown-ass woman expressing my own goddamn
A
opinion.
grown-ass woman who can't handle a little competition?
That was before you touched my piece. You cheater. You cheat.
Okay, what the fuck? I'm not cheating.
I'm not talking about at the game.
Then what the hell are you talking about?
I think you know. And you, why aren't you standing up for me? Maybe because there's something that you want to tell me? Well,
What is going on here?
I think if we avert our eyes and back away slowly, we'll survive.
Oh, no. Do not even think of leaving this room. She is, and not very subtly, I might add, accusing me of something. So I touched your freaking piece. What's the big deal? What are you actually trying to say?
you tell me.
You asked what the shoot meant, and I showed you. It could be argued that I was helping.
Helping. Don't even pretend like you were trying to help.
Fine. You're right. I was not helping. You obviously have a stick up your ass about something. Why don't you just enlighten us?
You want to know what I have a stick up my ass about? Oh my god, are you really gonna
What
play
the
dumb
fuck are
about
you
it?
talking about?
I just think she was talking about the game.
Was I talking to you?
Honey,
Don't honey me. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, do you know what she's talking about?
Sophie,
John.
She touched my piece. And she is obviously sleeping with you. I didn't know till today like who
I'm
it was.
sorry,
I just used to
what?
know what's going on because you've been so weird lately.
You
I didn't
think that
realize
I'm
that was
sleeping
Jenny.
with John?
Wait, Jenny?
Yeah, I mean, who else would it be? You guys are always so cozy and flirty with each other.
We are friends. That is it.
Who's having fun?
shut up,
Shut
Sarah.
up,
Oh,
Darren.
damn it.
Okay.
I'm not sleeping with Jenny.
I know I am not crazy. Please don't make me feel like I'm crazy. You've been acting so strange, and Wait, you didn't say that you're not cheating on me.
Sophie,
Hey, shut up, John. Nobody's sleeping with anybody. Let's just put the game away. It's not as fun as I remember it anyway. And let's just all chill out.
yeah, it's a good idea.
Maybe I am going crazy.
No, I don't think you are crazy. Well, I mean, you're crazy, but not about this. Darren, what is going on?
Well, we're just putting the game away. Sophie's being crazy.
Shut up, man. She is not crazy.
John, don't.
Don't what?
John, please, I am not an idiot. Just what is going on?
Of course you're not. You deserve to know the truth.
God, you are sleeping with her.
Okay, now you are talking like a crazy person. It's me, Sophie. You know I wouldn't do that.
I'm not sleeping with Jenny.
John, I swear to God, shut up.
I'm sleeping with Darren.
What?
That's not funny. It's just not.
Jesus, John, that is not what we agreed on.
I know it's not funny. And I know it's not what we agreed on. But I can't keep sneaking around like this. Sophie deserves to know the truth.
You're being serious right now?
So you're sleeping with Darren? I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I understand.
Okay. All right. Where are the cameras?
I
You
don't
two are
understand.
clearly trying to punk us.
Punking us? That's not funny. I'm being serious right now.
Not a damn joke. Darren and I are sleeping together.
You cheated on me?
Jenny, okay.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick. What the fuck, Darren?
Look, Jenny, I'm sorry, okay? We were just messing around, okay? It was something stupid. It didn't mean anything.
How can you say that?
Yeah. How can you say that?
Look, I'm sorry. We were just messing around. It was something stupid. It was something like out of the box. You know, like you know me. You know how I like my food with a lot of like herbs and spices, right? Like I was just adding some herbs and spices to my repertoire for you, right? Like that's it.
You just reduced me to a spice? Our love to a goddamn
Oh,
spice?
please, you're an herb at best. And you? Did you really just try and sell your adultery as a fucking gift for me?
You love him?
I love you, Sophie. I always will. But I'm in love with Darren. I know it sounds cheesy, Jesus.
Jesus, John, you just don't get it, do you? I am in love with my wife. You are just a friend with benefits. That's it. I thought you understood that.
No, I didn't.
I'm sorry, man. Thought I'd made that clear.
No, Darren, you didn't. You told me how much I meant to you, how much you needed this. I didn't automatically assume, oh, I must just be an herb so Darren can spice up his fucking marriage.
You colossal asshole. You took vows with me. Didn't you think that maybe it might have been important to let me know that you swung both ways before doing that? Did those mean nothing to you?
I thought it was implied.
Implied? Oh my God. How? Implied? Oh my God, you son of a bitch, just get
You know
out
what?
of my
Fine. I can see I'm not appreciated here. I'm leaving.
You don't get to announce that you're leaving if somebody already told you to get out.
Then you are being hysterical. John, I cannot take how clueless you are. And Sophie, I don't know what to tell you. You're a nice person, but you need to open your eyes, woman.
Well, obviously they were open enough that I figured it out.
Oh, you
Out!
don't need to tell me twice. I'm out of here.
Twice, you can't. I've told you 3 times now to leave. It was 3 times, right? Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I mean, I think so. Technically, you said get out of my sight, but the intent was implied. That's the correct use of implied.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So you're gay?
Mind like a steel trap, Jen.
Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to take this all in.
You know, I'm sorry.
How long has this been going on?
Since the boating trip he and I took.
That was over a year ago. This has been going on for over a year?
Yes. We were out on the lake. We were having a good time. Darren couldn't get his bait on the hook. And one thing led to another.
So you helped him with his worm? Can I assume he helped you with your worm too?
Why are we talking about worms?
Jesus, Sophie, keep up.
What do you mean?
Worms.
I don't want to know. Never mind.
Sophie, I never meant to hurt you. You have to believe me.
I know, I do.
Just when I was with Darren, it felt like I had woken up, from a deep sleep, and I could finally be the person
I need you to stop talking. I'm not even upset that you're gay. I'm upset that you cheated on me. And I can't make you feel better about this. I'm angry and I deserve to be angry.
Yeah, you do.
Not helping, Jen.
I'm not trying to help, John. You were screwing my husband after all.
Yeah, I can't do this. I'm sorry, but I have to go. Yeah, I have to go.
Sophie.
Don't touch me, please. I have to go and I have to think.
Sophie, please.
Just let her go, John, okay? She needs some space, some time to process all of this.
You're right. I know you're right.
That went well.
I don't deserve to laugh.
Yeah, you're right. You don't deserve to laugh. So you and I both are in love with Darren. I guess that means we both got played by him.
Jesus, Jen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I really want to be angry with you right now. But I can see how much you're hurting. But you cheated on my best friend. I mean, there's not really a Hallmark card I can send for this kind of a situation.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, maybe. You're a bigger asshole. Well, now what?
Now I guess I figure things out with Sophie.
No. Right now. You realize we're stuck here, right?
Oh shit. They took both cars.
Yeah, oh shit is right.
We could start happy hour. Only we'd have to call it sad loser hour.
Works for me. Loser.
Here's to the sad losers.
I'm not gonna say that you're doing it wrong. I'm not gonna stay because you're on your own. Ooh, I'm not gonna be there. Ooh, I'm not gonna wait by your stairs. You gotta recognize what's going on. Honey, cut those ties and walk alone.
Hi, Joe Montaigne here. Wanting to thank you for your donation, which will help Theater 68 continue to be one of our finest local theaters here in the United States. Thanks again.
The last one. It's
Holy fuck, guys.
Live theater, everybody.
I'm just happy that my screen freezing waited until after Yasha's was done, so then we could take turns, and then mine could freeze for the rest
Yeah,
of
that
it.
was great.
Like,
you guys.
Man.
It's nice that we took turns.
Courtney,
Yeah.
my screen never froze. What are you talking about? What are you?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Oh, sorry.
we have to
Yeah.
bring
I don't
back
remember
some of
that
the OG
at all.
scripts. So
Hey.
What are you
Magic of theater.
That was in the
That
script,
is.
guys. That was
It
definitely in the
was
script.
awesome.
Job, everyone.
Well, actually, some of the stuff that we did say was in the script. I recycled some old lines there.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It got cut. It
That's
was
true. Thank you,
amazing.
Cortney.
That was the
What we
best.
do it for?
I'm Princess
The
Puzzle.
best thing about board games is that there's so many of them. So you guys literally could have been like, no, maybe
We were just,
I want to do taboo.
Not
Like
quite right.
we just had no idea what happened.
that was great. I'm so, first of all, congratulations to all of you on a closing night. Second of all, live theater. You guys really pulled that off. Like that was super hard. I can't even imagine if my play did that. So congrats to that. That was amazing. Totally pulled it off. With that being said, our first question. So first, I just wanted to say that this might be the closing night, but Theater 68 is going to continue to run after this evening. So if you are an audience member and you feel so inclined to donate, you can donate at Venmo, Theater 68. Let me pull
Thank
it
you,
up.
Amanda.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Venmo, it's Theater 68, or it's paypal.me/Theater 68. Woo! And Stacy joined us. This is our playwright, Stacy.
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 And as everybody knows, these are actors.
She wrote in the blackout with all the technical stuff there too, so it was all intentional. Just so everyone knows.
Very much on purpose.
That was all intentional, all of it.
Oh my gosh, you
She
guys.
was like, we want you to improv the last show.
We'll just see what happens.
We felt like we just needed like a challenge. That's all, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it was too easy otherwise.
Kept it real, kept it fresh.
Sean wants to know. So, what would have happened if Yasha's internet didn't come back?
I
think
would have been playing.
We have
Jenny
no
Lynn.
idea.
I feel like at a certain point we would have started the scene. Like we would have picked up that cue to just like start it and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also do have backup videos of all of these, so we would have just dropped our backup video link into the chat, so you guys would have also. I mean, it wouldn't have been live until we were able to like figure out what was going on. But you guys would have been able to watch that at least. So you guys got a performance, but you know, live theater, sometimes people miss their cues. Sometimes accidents happen backstage. Sometimes internet fails.
Yeah, that's the thing about this thing over the internet, that the internet do be messing up sometimes.
It
So,
does.
Yes, it
It
does.
got close to the playback, and luckily we did not have to do that.
Thank goodness.
you guys would have just had to start playing like Zip Zap Zop or some kind of
Something,
improv or something.
That would have been tough.
20 questions. I would have honestly, I would pay to see that just to see. Honestly, while I
Any
was watching
questions
it,
in character would have been awesome.
honestly, I was watching it. I was like, let's see, like how far this is gonna go. It was like
Yes.
it was kind of like thrilling to watch. Like really, I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, like freaking out in in real time. But as an
Yeah, I
audience,
have like hives on my chest.
as an audience member, I was like, what are they gonna do next? And to see you guys kind of improv as your characters was like truly fascinating.
Yeah. So fun fact for anyone in the audience who doesn't know, Cortney and I are the producers of this show with Ronnie, and Cortney and I are the ones with the backup links, and we were on here. So there's not really a way to, I mean, like Nick also has it, but like there's not really a way to like loop that in while we're acting. So
we would have probably just had to been like a brief intermission and
Yeah.
then start probably that way. Oh, that would have been crazy. Oh.
That was a little too exciting, but it was
Well, I see
also
it.
really fun to watch. Once things sort of got back on track, it was like everyone was on this higher edge almost.
Yeah, we were.
Play out after that.
That's kind of, I mean, it is what makes theater so cool is that like literally anything can happen at any time, and you have to be thinking on your feet and be ready. And you guys knew your characters so well, and you guys know how they would react to, you know, something like this. So it was like you guys perfectly executed it.
Thank you.
What I wanted to know is, this is a question for Stacy, our playwright. Stacy, if
Yep.
this was going to be made into a full-length play, a 2-act play,
Uh-huh.
where would you like to expand upon that? Like, what do you think you would like play more with, like relationship-wise or storyline or anything?
Yeah, there was. I had to do. I tend to write a little long, and we had to cut quite a bit to have it fit the format. So I think the first act would expand on where we are right now. There was a lot more getting to know the couples, and a little bit, and going forward, a little more of their backgrounds and how well they know each other, and then not having written out really what ultimately happens. That would be the next phase, to see where everybody ends up. Because they all were such good friends, you know, where does this go from here? So
Yeah, like do they continue to be friends after this?
yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
And I think a few of them can. I think Darren definitely burned some bridges, but
Darren. Come on, Darren.
Point of no return for me.
All right, so this is a question for the directors. If this was going to be made into a full-length, you know, play, 2 acts, and if it was theater, what would you guys like to expand upon? Obviously, you're in person, so there's that fun thing about theater that would be nice. But like, what would you guys like to play around with more?
I would direct it myself. No, I can't do that.
Oh, rude.
I love
Jess was basically like crying.
No, I love you
How
so
much
much.
I hate listening.
So
We wouldn't let him do that, Amanda.
Amanda and I would obviously be directing this again, obviously. In terms of making this a 2-act, oh my gosh, I would have I don't know what, I would just have a lot of fun with it. It was just, even having this one piece was so much fun to play around with these guys, because Stacy is absolutely lovely in terms of having any questions, and if we need to change any lines, she was more than willing to talk about it, and any stuff she wanted, we were more than happy to make sure that it was clear. In terms of line delivery or anything like that, or certain moments between friends, it's just a very fun play to just, lack of a better term, to play around with. There's just so much that could happen, and honestly, I would say that if this were to be a 2-act or 3-act, I think this would be absolute blast to have with.
I think this should be the end of Act 1.
Yeah.
I disagree. I think this should be the very beginning of the play, and then we dive in from there. And I think it would be really fun to play with the dynamics of how these two couples deal with each other. Like, do Darren and Jenny just have like the worst divorce ever, and they can't even be in the same room with each other, where Sophie and John like have maybe a little more understanding, whatever Gwyneth Paltrow said it was, conscious uncoupling.
Yes.
Or like even switch, like maybe Sophie gets like totally psycho, which she was treated on, that's fine, but like turns into a raging lunatic, and John and Jenny have to deal with the fallout of that. I mean, I think bouncing off from here and how these two couples deal with, because you can't just walk away, there's a process to like end.
I think Darren and I get back together. Nobody else had roots for us. Like,
Well, I feel
Nobody
like
wants this.
I feel like if this was continued, you could easily like keep it in the cabin for a little bit longer. Like maybe the road's flooded because it's raining so much and everyone's stuck together. So you could really have to have it out right then and there.
Yeah, I definitely see them staying together still. I mean, that's my opinion. But
wait, Darren and Jenny, someone else is on our team?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Darren is so like, I don't know, he's so like, I love you, I love my wife. This is just a side piece kind of a thing. Like he completely, I mean, I don't think John, is it John? John and Darren would be okay anymore, obviously, even as
Probably not.
Okay, Rachel, we got to get the hashtag going. Is our couple named
Please.
Denny or Jared?
Vote now.
Jared.
I don't think you guys are at that level yet.
Our social media expert is the one and totally is like, let's hashtag this.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna check in with Yasha. Yasha, what was going through your mind when all of that was happening? Like, did it affect? How do you think it affected your performance?
Yeah. So before the show, as most actors do, I have a routine that I do. Certainly that threw that routine a little bit off track. And I definitely had to delve back in to the character. I feel very lucky, frankly, that I have, that I'm working with wonderful people who could just keep it moving, keep it going. Not that I know any of what they said and any of the amazing, talented improv that they threw out there, but
You were pooping.
I was, yes, I had to use the restroom. And so, but yeah, so, what was going through my head? What was going through my head is like, at a certain, I'm the kind of person, I think I have a tendency to just like, if something happens, it has happened. And panicking is one thing. I can certainly panic, but I can also just be like, okay, let's just hope it unhappens real quick. And eventually that's what happened. It unhappened. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea, what quite occurred. But so eventually it unhappened. And then during the show, my glasses have a little bit of a glare if my screen is too bright. So like right now, my screen's a little bright, so you can't see my eyes. So I have to turn down the brightness all the way. So when I was trying to unmute myself, I couldn't see the mouse. And so I couldn't find where to unmute myself on Zoom. So it was just a whole big mess. But listen, live theater is a fun thing. I'm thankful for the actors that I'm working with, and that that they are so supportive and able to bring that back, and they brought me back into the moment, and
Yeah.
Well, you jumped in too. Like you were
you did a great
ready to
job.
work as soon as you came on. You're like, all right, we're here, and you jumped in. So that's a hard thing. I know I would have been like agonizing over it if like that happened. Oh God.
Yeah, and you
No.
still like killed the performance, like
Yeah,
always.
you did a wonderful job.
Thanks,
But you like, so maybe if anything, I know when something like that happens when I'm in a play, like for the rest of the show, I'm like, I know I have to do this perfectly. I have to do like this, like, and you're kind of like more dialed in, like at least in my experience, that's usually how I feel. Like I'm usually like more like, okay, like
Yeah.
I'm in
It
it.
took it to another level, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It was
no,
very heightened. It was really
I
kind of
still think it's hilarious that all of us brought back a section of lines during the actual play when
Yeah.
all four of us were on screen.
Oh, we're bringing back the jigsaw puzzle lines.
Yeah. Well,
love
I
that.
that was,
Puzzle
like, one of
made
the lines I knew so well when we had started rehearsing. So I was like, okay, I know this happened at the top. We can work with that.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you guys, it totally played it off. And it's like, I mean, this was like the extended cut, right? So
Exactly, that's what it is.
Cozy night. It's a special night.
I love it.
Yeah, it was the director's cut.
So this
Actually, the whole thing was Nick's idea. I had nothing to do with this.
It's a publicity stunt.
Yes. In fact, he shut off my camera from his end. That was it.
So,
He just did that to you. You didn't even know.
we had a Truman Show kind of like, oh, let's see how they react to this.
Exactly.
I actually called Nick because
This
I
is
don't have any control. I don't have any control of what's happening. Like I don't have any power whatsoever. And it was going on for so long. I called Nick and we were talking on the phone being like, this is actually really great. This is really, I mean, they're just all listening to each other. And they were like, and then Yasha came back and then he was on mute and we were like, oh, well, he's muted. No, he's got it. No. It was just really, the two of us were totally calm the whole time. We were like,
yeah.
This is really great. This is awesome. I'm glad it happened. They're like really connecting with each other and into it.
yeah, I was like, if this was going to happen on any night, it should have happened
This
tonight.
was the night. Yeah.
Last show of the festival.
Yeah. I mean, and I bet when Nick hung up, he was like, exactly what I planned. All going according to plan.
Maniacal laughter at his cat.
Yeah. This position-
Fucking Emperor Palpatine, everything is going to plan.
Also, during the show, I thought I had my cat locked away, and I didn't. And so the last half, he's sitting right here next to me on the couch, trying to lean over to get my lap. So I just had to subtly like put my hand here and just pet him so he wouldn't keep moving. So like, I was like, of course, we'll just add to this whole atmosphere of everything, because he was just sitting here, and sometimes he meows really loudly, so I was a little worried, but I kept
We have a
happy.
cabin cat.
I mean, I'm confident you guys could have handled it if the cat had like I am
For sure.
confident someone had been
I
like,
just would have held him. and
hey there,
then-
little scrub, you know.
Just line him up with your sweater.
and continue on as normal.
No, not
Honestly, it's a testament to your guys' like you guys are just so connected through all of this. Now I know you guys had to do like a lot of like, I'm assuming like team building stuff. I mean, even organizing where you're looking at the screen, you're not looking at each other, you're looking in a different direction. What does a typical rehearsal look like for you guys? Like what does this look like compared to like if you guys were obviously in person? Like what was the standard? What did you guys do? Did you switch it up each night too? I'm asking about a billion questions, but prepared to answer any of them really.
I'll answer first in that regard. So in start of rehearsal and everything like that, so we got the basics out of the way, basically all of them learning their lines. And then most of it was that they were looking at each other through the camera so they can have that kind of connection with each other on a visual and verbal level. That's a tongue twister. And so that way they can basically kind of get the bearing down of the play. And then we started working on the more detailed stuff, which was the eye line, which was the hardest part of this whole thing, figuring out who's standing when, who's looking at who and where, and we had to figure out who, and so, but once we got the basic down, once we figured out the eye line, we worked on that, it was pretty easy for them to just kind of play with it and go along with it. And then normally when it came to performing, what we figured out, I think kind of like halfway through, a little less than halfway through, what was best for them is that they did what's called an Italian run through, which is you just make everything really big and dramatic and overdone. And they looked at each other in the screen as well before they went on, because as you know, they're not looking directly at each other in the performance. So that way they can have some sense of like who's saying what, how, and they can really connect and listen to each other. And that way that, like you said, they can be connected on a better level when you know, cameras get shut off in a mysterious fashion. Who knows how or why. Anyone else is welcome to go.
You covered everything, really. I mean,
Yeah, that's good.
It's something else that Nick had all of us do at the top of every rehearsal is we just did a check-in, like as ourselves, not as characters or directors, just like, how was your day? What's going on? And I think that just added another little aspect of, you know, connecting with each other. And these guys, like, you know, we all know each other and some of us know each other better, but still just like to be like, especially in these times when some of us are really isolated, it just added a layer of humanity to, like, not just humanity, but like not just characters that we're dealing with. We're actually human beings, and how our days went affect how you do rehearsal. So I think that was just something else that you know, and it I think helped tonight when the 3 people were left on screen trying to figure it out, because it's kind of like, all right, let's just chat for a little bit, you know, like we can do this. And okay, this is going on for a little bit longer. Does anyone have any ideas? Okay, great. Thank you, Cortney. Let's talk about the puzzle for a while. So just the connection that they have to each other. I think Nick kind of set that up really nicely at the beginning of our rehearsal process and throughout.
It was nice to Cortney include Yasha back in terms of, okay, well, we've gone over this, and this. Yeah. Now what? And then it was like,
great.
Okay, I know where I am now in the play.
Love Port. Yeah.
Really
Happened while I was off.
That could have, yeah, if you didn't do that, that could have also been something like he could have like literally just tried to start, you know what I mean? Like, well, obviously,
yeah.
But you just,
yeah. I just wanted to
totally lost if you
because I didn't know if you could hear anything, Yasha, either. Like, I wasn't sure if you could at least hear for the most part. So I figured that was the easiest way to just like.
My Zoom was off completely at a certain point, like in the sense of it was like on and trying to connect, but it wasn't connected. So no, I heard nothing. So all I heard was when I came back the first time was Elle was like, "Oh, you're finally back from the bathroom," and I'm like, "Well, when you gotta go," and then it shut off again. And then I heard Cortney be like, "Oh, well, we just went through these one, this one, this one, and this one. All right." So yeah, no, I mean, it was, you know, and yeah. I got lucky with some amazing actors. What can I say? So
yeah, that was great insight.
Got you.
Yeah, for sure. So this being closing night, I'm going to do questions that are very reflective of your whole experience for this. If we can go around and anyone can volunteer, maybe give us one word or maybe like a couple words to sum up your overall experience, like how you're feeling at the end of this process. Cortney.
I know for me, I'm feeling a little bittersweet right now. This has been really, really fun to watch it every week and watch it evolve and watch it get, it was a little different every time you saw it, and it grew a little more, a little deeper. And then tonight was just it was actually the coolest thing ever to see it go off the rails and then be able to stay on. And it really just, like I say, it just took it to a place where I went, there they are. These are like real friends having to laugh and interact and go, oh shit, now what? Okay. That was really cool. The
Yeah,
whole thing. I'm gonna miss it.
live in that moment. Yeah. Anyone else?
Did you say we have to say one word to like sum it up,
Or you
or
can say one word, but if one word's too hard, you can say like 2 words.
Or
So, I
500.
love like 5 words, 500. Honestly,
I mean, you're a writer, Stacy, so it makes sense. You got a lot of words to say.
I gotta cut.
if you could like sum it up in one word, like how you're feeling right now at the end of this process, everything you guys have gone through,
Encouraged.
encouraged.
That's
You
good.
wanna elaborate?
I don't know if this is like the right word or if it makes sense, but endeared, like to the character, to everyone here, like it was a very endearing process, and like this character in the show and everything. Like I don't know the proper way to make that word work for what I'm trying to say, but you guys get it, I think.
Thank you.
So
So
I'm not a writer.
I'd say thankful, and it's kind of cheesy, but just the fact that I'm on the other side of the country and I still get to not just connect with these people, but work with these fabulous actors and Nick and Stacy, and be a part of this group that feeds my soul, and lets me still do what I love during this wickedly weird time, literally on the other side of the country. So grateful.
Special. There was someone who commented in our little message board that they're watching from Toronto, Canada.
So close
That's
to
neat.
me.
Yeah, I mean, we can reach this. I mean, if you're doing this in, a theater in Los Angeles, the only people who get to see it are people who are in Los Angeles. Like, how far reaching this is, this whole experience is.
Yeah, I know I invited some friends tonight who we all worked together more than 30 years ago, but we're sprinkled around the country now. So I think we had people in from Kentucky, from Texas, from Ohio, from quite a few states.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's amazing. How about you, Joelle?
For me, it's like honestly like a combination of the words everybody's been saying, like from bittersweet to thankful to endeared, because it really just is something that was able to bring all of us together, and it's made us all really happy and give us something to look forward to, especially during this world that we live in now. So anything happy, really happy.
Yeah. How about you, Al?
God, no, everybody's making me cry tonight.
Tearful?
Not as much as when you poked yourself in the eye.
Yeah, I did that earlier. I don't know, I guess like scene. I know that's like kind of like a no-brainer because obviously I'm on a screen right now, but like I don't know, just like working with these people, like it's nice to come in and create art with people that like see your heart and know your value. And I'm gonna start crying again, but I love our team here, and like the past 5 weeks and all of the rehearsal like has been such a blessing to me. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna stop talking now.
And Nick to round it out.
I'm gonna say hopeful, because no one really knew what was going to happen at the beginning of the first, I think, couple months of the pandemic, and how we, in terms of like either theater and even when it comes to film and stuff like that, no one was really sure how we're going to go about this and how we're going to continue on with this. And I will be completely honest, when we were going to do the live theater over Zoom, I had some doubts about how this was going to work. And I was very much wrong about that. I'm okay admitting that. It turned out really great. I had a lot more fun than I expected I was going into this, directing, acting, and writing. And so I'm very proud of everyone a part of this, because we still got to do something during this. And that's what mattered to me quite a bit, and so I'm very hopeful now for what happens in the future, even when things get back to normal. And even if they don't, we still got stuff going on, and we can still do stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible for the audience who doesn't know. All of the people in this group either produced, directed, wrote, acted, obviously all the guys here, but I mean, both of the directors were also acting in their own show. So everybody wore multiple hats and we all just got involved in any ways we can. I mean, I was acting in one, but I did Q&A for one, which was, it was cool to be involved and get to watch you guys every week and watch like how much different each week, just like you guys got even more and more specific and just like became even more closer as a unit and just like
Unit.
what?
Trying to keep it straight.
You
said
said
line from the
unit.
show.
It's
What?
literally one of our lines.
Oh really? Oh,
Unit.
okay.
Unit.
Like
That was great.
Favorite
what
line.
happened? Joke on me. But
It's not you, Rachel. It's
Can
us.
we briefly mention how Joelle looks like a Jedi right now?
oh, you do. Yes.
Thank you, Yasha. Love it. Appreciate it.
Of course
I got you.
Robert Keefe said, thank you to not just this group, but all the groups for keeping us entertained these past few weeks. Yeah, I'm feeling very warm like right now. It's like we're
Very happy.
rounding out the end of our 1X and we could have easily not done anything. We could have easily just tried to wait it out. But like all of us, like I said, we all did different things and got involved and were creative and tried new things. Now, this being the end of the run, at the end of the 1X, is there anything new that you learned about yourself as an actor, as a person, an artist? Is there something that you can take, with you into the future and maybe into future Zoom performances or to live theater? Is there anything, important there that we learned?
I'll go first. Zoom now has the feature to organize the boxes however you want. So
Now
going
you tell
forward,
us.
Tell us
that's
this
gonna
now.
be a game changer.
That is gonna be great.
But on a genuine, I mean, that was pretty genuine. I'm really, really excited about that. Sorry. But I think a lot of this, like with this show and the one that I directed, it was just, and I gave this response for the one I directed a lot, is that like, again, it's just trusting your instinct, trusting what you're doing and putting out there. And like in this case, it's, there was a lot of trust in this because we're not looking at each other and all that stuff. And knowing that I don't necessarily have to be like I can still be in it even if I don't know everyone else is in it, like I can just put my own shit out there and know that I'm responding with these other people. And so it's just like a lot of trust and stuff and trusting myself while doing this work. So that combined with Zoom boxes, golden.
Anyone else?
I mean, come on.
Well,
No, just
definitely have a good internet
Nobody else.
connection.
Just me.
I'll say I learned that no matter what happens in the real world, you gotta keep doing what you love, and just find ways around it, even if you can't do it in the theater. Find a way to do it at home, and luckily we have the technology to do that.
Yeah.
Because if we were back like in medieval times during like the Black Plague or something, we'd be really fucked. Like,
I know.
We probably, never mind. That's really negative.
20
Never mind.
years ago, we wouldn't be able to do this. I mean,
Yeah, we wouldn't have to go that far back.
I mean, it's amazing how far it's, like even like 10 years ago, something like this was, you know what I mean? Like,
probably
Oh.
couldn't
I don't know,
do it.
we're artists and we have to create. And for something like this, like, I know it sounds very like, oh, I must create as an artist. But, it's true. Like we part of what we do is connecting with other people and telling stories and collaborating. And what we did with this 1Act festival was incredible because I mean, it's kind of scary, and we probably learned a lot of things that we probably wouldn't try, or maybe we would try for the future, maybe Theater 68 performances that we try to do. But, like, this is uncharted ground, and that was like what's really cool and exciting about this, because, theater has to adapt. Our art has to adapt with life. We have some comments here. Sean wanted to say, since we don't seem to be going back to normal, when can we expect to see more acts from Theater 68? I guess we should start writing more stuff, right, guys?
Yeah. I mean, we do have don't we have the monologue thing coming up?
Yeah, we have a
monologue jam,
monologue.
right?
We have a monologue jam coming in December,
Yes.
which is a show of monologues that we all wrote for each other. The New York company wrote for LA people, and the LA people wrote for New York. So that's in December. Date's still TBD because we're trying to, work with lots and lots and lots of schedules. But post probably like a week after this show, because I need a break. But probably a week after this show, Ronnie and I are gonna sync up so we can start talking about something for the spring.
Oh, heck yeah. Woo. See? You can expect more things, especially for you stuck like this a little while longer. Ronnie says, I love you guys. And
I love you, Ronald.
you, Ronnie.
Love you, Ronnie.
Honestly, a lot of this, if it wasn't for Ronnie and some of his buds, Theater 68 wouldn't even exist. It is
That's
something
true.
that was derived from artists, people who were wanting to create and wanted to create their own opportunities and didn't want to wait for someone to tell them, hey, you can tell a story now, you can do this. It came from people needing to connect with other artists and create something. So, which is a lovely thing. Look at it, it's all full circle. But once more, I just wanted to say that we are very we are accepting donations, and we would be very happy to accept any amount, no matter how big or small. And again, it's at Venmo at Theater 68 or paypal.me/Theater68. And if the audience doesn't have any more questions, that concludes. Oh, you have a question?
Not a question, more like a statement. It is Amanda's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday. All right. Are we gonna sing to her or what?
No.
Zoom singing.
Please no.
It's
Please no.
hilarious. Birthday.
Happy
Why don't we
birthday.
just do a cheers for Amanda?
Cheers to Amanda.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday. Cheers to Amanda.
Can we do a cheers to Amanda? Happy birthday,
Guys.
Cheers to Amanda.
Oh, cheers to all of us. Thanks.
This is an empty
Thanks
cup.
to everybody. Yeah.
Thanks
But
for
it's your birthday.
being
So
part
also,
of
people should donate because it's Amanda's birthday.
Yeah, donate
Yes.
Yeah,
for
please.
Amanda's birthday. And just so you guys know, we're not, I mean, those accounts are always running. So if you feel so, inclined to donate 6 months from now, if you just want to pay it forward, if you're like, I'm feeling charitable, let me do this for your birthday, celebrate and donate to the theater. But yeah, stay tuned for our future productions and monologue jams, videos, everything. We have this YouTube that's, we got all of our content on there.
And if you're not following all of our social medias, we post everything on there. So go ahead and give them a follow. We're on Facebook and Instagram. And then you'll get to see all of the new fun, exciting stuff.
Yes. Thank you guys again for joining us tonight. To all of our audience members, excuse me. You guys are a great audience, and it's, you are the reason we keep running. So everybody have a great night. Happy closing. Great job.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Great night, guys.
Joelle, don't leave.